shockwaves behind the scenes at Ibrox. Rangers are plotting a masterstroke to snatch Matija Frigan right from under Hamburg's nose. Meanwhile, the Shankland saga reaches boiling point in what's turning into a transfer farce. But that's not all. England international and former Wolves captain Cody is now firmly in Rangers' sights as the 49ers tighten their grip on the club. And to top it all off, Kwame Poku could be the lightning bolt tearing down the right flank, a potential explosive replacement for Václav Cerny. A whirlwind of decisions, gambles, and missed chances that could change everything. By the end of this video, you'll know whether Rangers are building an empire or falling into old habits all over again. Martin looks set to make his first real statement by swooping in to hijack a deal right from under Hamburger SV's nose. The target? Matija Frigan, a 22-year-old Croatian striker who's been rattling in goals for fun over in Belgium with Westerlo. 14 goals and 4 assists across 41 appearances this season, and suddenly everyone wants a piece of the lad, but it's Rangers who are moving sharpest. Reports from Croatia claim we're sniffing around hard, trying to muscle in before the Germans finalize anything. Frigan, who cost Westerlo just under 5 million euros a year ago, is now rated closer to 10 million euros. That's nearly 9 million pounds for a striker who, let's be honest, is still raw but promising and who's got a proper engine on him. Now, here's where it gets tasty. Russell Martin wants to stamp his authority. And what better way than snatching a rising star from the jaws of the Bundesliga? We've seen what happens when our rivals get complacent in the market. Looking at you, Celtic. While they've been coasting and hoping their existing lot can squeeze out another title, we're out here plotting our next move like it's chess, not checkers. Dezers, for all his goals, has had the patience of Ibrox tested more than once. And with Igamane still green but bubbling with potential, Frigan could bring that spark, that fresh energy up top. European pedigree, sharp instincts, and the kind of player who's hungry to make a name for himself. Sounds like a Rangers signing to me. But here's where you come in. Martin's clearly aiming to make an early mark. It's aggressive, it's ambitious, and it's very un-Rangers-like in recent years, if we're being honest. But his shelling out nearly £9 million for a striker from Belgium, who's only had one breakout season, a bold masterstroke, or another expensive punt like we've seen far too often since the Gerrard days. Should Rangers be spending that kind of money on an unproven Croatian forward while other areas of the squad still scream for experience and leadership? Lawrence Shankland, the name that's been on your lips for well over a year, looks like he's slipping through the net, and not to some glamorous European side or Premier League outfit, but to West Bromwich Albion. That's right. The Hearts' talisman, top scorer, Scotland international, and a player who's openly admired the club from afar, is set to sign for a mid-table English championship team on a free transfer, no less. No massive outlay, no £10 million fee, just wages and ambition. And yet it's not Ibrox he's walking into, it's the Hawthorns. You've heard the whispers since last summer, the crescendo building by January, only for silence to follow from the Rangers boardroom. Derek Ferguson's baffled. So are you. So is everyone who watched Shankland batter 20-odd goals a season in a Hearts side that never once provided him with the kind of service he'd get at Ibrox. He's not flashy, he's not one for the YouTube reels, but give him the ball in the box and he'll find the net. And yet, when the chance came to sign a proven Scottish scorer, a man who knows the league inside out and bleeds the badge every time he pulls on a shirt, we sat on our hands. This isn't about one player. This is about what Rangers are building or not building. Dezers has had a mixed bag of a season. A strong finish, sure, but the doubts remain. Can he lead the line over 50-plus games? Do you really believe he's got what it takes to win titles and make a dent in Europe without serious competition breathing down his neck? And now Shankland, a boy who could have come in settled quickly and taken a bit of the burden, is off to play midweek at Rotherham and Plymouth. Here's the real question then. Has Rangers missed a golden opportunity to land a clinical Scottish striker who actually wanted to wear the jersey, or are we right to aim higher, even if it means letting someone like Shankland walk away for nothing? Cody to Rangers. That's right. The same Cody who's worn the armband at Wolves, played for England, and just spent a season stuck on the fringes at Leicester. Talks are underway, and this time it's no rumour mill nonsense. It's serious. This comes hot on the heels of the 49ers tightening their grip on Ibrox, with Parag Marathi and Andrew Kavanagh now pulling the strings behind the curtain. 51% ownership gives them the keys to the big house, and the ink's barely dry before the first Premier League veteran's name is on the Rangers' radar. Now, let's be clear, Cody isn't coming off a glamour year. He barely kicked a ball at Leicester, and at 31, he's not exactly a long-term project. But make no mistake, this lad brings more leadership in his left boot than most of what we've seen at the back since the likes of Davy Weir. He's vocal, experienced, and has captained sides through thick and thin. There's a bit of poetic spice to this too. Russell Martin, handpicked by the 49ers, managed to beat Leeds in the playoff final. Leeds, who are also sniffing around Cody. So not only are Rangers looking to snatch a player from under their noses, but we're doing it while their own new overlords are funneling resources and attention to Ibrox. Imagine the scenes. Leeds supporters are already panicking about where the cash is going, and if the blue side of Glasgow starts snapping up targets ahead of them, that panic's going to boil into full-blown meltdown. Meanwhile, Cody could walk into this Rangers defense and instantly raise the standard. He's been there, done it, and he wouldn't blink twice at a European qualifier or an old firm scrap. But here's the grenade I'm tossing into your lap. Should Rangers be building a future by recruiting 30-somethings on the way down, or is this exactly the kind of experience backbone we've been crying out for since our bottle went in that title defense? Right, here's one to get your blood pumping. Kwame Poku could be the man to fill the void left by Václav Černý, who was easily one of the only bright sparks in what was a forgettable, bordering on a miserable campaign at Ibrox. Černý hit 12 goals and chipped in with 4 assists during his loan from Wolfsburg, and while the hope lingered of bringing him in permanently for around £5.5 million, that dream's looking like it's gone the same way as our title challenge, flatlined. Enter Poku, are just 23 years old, quick, direct, and absolutely fearless. He's coming off a League One season with Peterborough, where he racked up 12 goals and 8 assists in just 27 matches. That's serious production. And let's be honest, anyone who can terrorize defenses week in, week out in that unforgiving English lower league has the tools to do damage in Scotland. Poku's out of contract, and while a compensation fee would still be due, we're not talking millions here, and in terms of value, this could be another one of those clever, calculated risks, exactly the kind of deal we used to sniff out before we started wasting tens of millions on bang-average talent with nice highlight reels. Birmingham City are in the mix, and so are clubs from France and Germany. But let's be real, none of them can offer what Ibrox offers. European football, 60,000 fans demanding blood and thunder every week, and the chance to become a hero in one of the most football-mad cities on the planet. With Černý likely gone, Jack Harrison linked but lacking form, and that right-hand flank wide open, Poku wouldn't just be coming in as a squad player, he'd be walking into the starting 11 with the wind at his back and the chance to explode. Should Rangers be gambling on a League One winger to replace a proven Bundesliga-level performer? Or is this the sort of ambitious recruitment we need to close the gap on that lot across the city before they get too comfortable on top? Comment below what you think about the news. Don't forget to leave a like on the video to help me out. I post videos every day talking about our Rangers, so if you're not subscribed, you're missing out on the latest news. See you soon.